Big task for us this week against the Ravens. Hell yeah, let's go. Whew. Kind of scary right here because Lamar Jackson can run against me, and he does it really well.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland.
Damn, it is a downpour.
M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach.
Oh, man.
His guys
11-1.
Great run, winners of
If I can
9
beat
of their
these
last
guys
10.
this game,
His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys come in off what he described as a
if I can't, we'll just be battling for the division.
One in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico
I've never
and
played
Greg
in a
Olsen
downpour
with
like
the
this.
All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump. They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. To return is Johnson. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
That wasn't the first down. That was. Look where the ball is.
They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
A-Rod now to throw on first down.
Oh, no.
Catch made right side by Wilson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, block him. I don't know what you're doing right there, bro.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
I'm going to
The
call
Steelers
it.
going to use one of their timeouts.
I don't know if I can kick a...
As
No,
they'll
I'm
discuss
not going to be
what's
able
to
to kick a
come.
field goal
As
from here.
fourth down is looming.
I'm at the 35-yard line. I'm going to go for it.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's taken in, and he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain. From the gun, Rodgers.
Ooh, Rodgers is...
Quick throw there, but
You can't
not on the
have
same page
throw.
with his target. That's
I'm just going
incomplete.
to have to run it.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson. Good blocking to the
40
15.
on the
And
offense.
they're finally going to bring him down.
That's...
It's a first down if it stands.
First
but
off, I don't
maybe
know.
a hold set him free.
Like,
Broderick Jones, the former first-round pick.
yeah, Broderick, you got to quit.
Now it's Johnson. He's got space inside the 25.
Another
He's going
flag.
to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Where did the hold? Oh, come on, man. You can't be first down and 30.
So holding is
There
the
you go.
call. And take that touchdown off the board. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
And he's into the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back
let's
out
go.
to kick this one off. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
I'm like,
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Pistol give to Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, Now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He finds his receiver with statements. And a big...
How am I getting locked up on it? Who? Yeah. It should go.
For good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore. Hopkins sent in motion. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. They get the guard, Ben Cleveland. Owen. Race it up! Race it up! 180! Race up! On the give, here's Henry. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd and 10. He'll go again here with Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's fielded at about the 18. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson.
You can make a move.
So after one,
Sort of.
7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. They'll run Johnson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It was Darius Washington bringing them down.
5 yards on the play. And it's
3rd and 5. Rodgers now. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19-yard line.
Throwing, Rodgers. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. fullback try to push the pot. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Bateman is the motion man. 2nd down. Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The all-pro Cameron Hayward. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Steelers offense ready to get back to work. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Warren. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And if I get close, go for it more down.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. Here's Rodgers. That's caught by Miller. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
2-minute warning.
Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Another run here with Johnson. He's to the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll run with Johnson to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. One more time with Johnson. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Johnson. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. On play action, here's Jackson. Flower with the catch. Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. On the move left. He's going to tuck it and go. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. A good spot here, second and a yard. He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our journey through the NFL starts now.
at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is Dak Prescott hooking up with his receiver, Jalen Tolbert. 15 yards for the touchdown. The Cowboys get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. A scintillating run for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars with a 14-10 lead at the half. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Johnson now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
Guards,
never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
As you can tell, that's all they're doing. They're using their speed to get to my guard.
They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Offside. Defense. Still third down.
The penalty gets them back where they started, and it is third down and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Hey, middle.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Jackson now on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 10.
Now Jackson. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Play keep away.
Here's a handoff to Waller. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, Rodgers. That is caught right side by Beckham. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Block.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to
I gotta
add 3
get at
points.
least like 1 or 2 first downs. So I gotta open up my
return it.
offense at least a little bit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond
One
the
first down.
25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll get this forward to about the 33.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and short, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That's to the tight end, Kohler. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Steelers offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
Down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6.
I can't do anything this pouring rain, bro. At least I got the lead, right?
To throw, it's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 15 on that good for a Steeler first down.
And a Steeler first down.
Rodgers to throw.
It's intercepted.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And that will lead to a second down. On the handoff, this is Warren. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete. He's got OBJ. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the...
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he will score! Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. His big season continues. That touchdown number 24 on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Jackson. He'll step up and run this. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The tight end motioning left here. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Second and 6.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Jackson now. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. That one on the former Washington Husky, Roger Rosengarten. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. From the gun, Jackson. Open net. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term, run after.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Go.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Broderick has like 3 of them so far. If I see him come in, I'm taking him automatically out.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on 1st down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And They came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain
Third
of a
and
yard.
long.
And it's third down.
On third down, they go with Warren. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away.
It's fourth down.
He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
17-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Middle. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. When it's on. Mine.
Second down, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Sit on.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Third down and 9. Back to throw, Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.